It is nearly 2025, so today I just want to do a chill video, looking at my backlog, talking about the games that I played this year. More importantly, the Steam autumn sale and winter sale are just about here. I was walking around the grocery store. One of those Starbucks was in the grocery stores, and I saw they had the holiday cups out, and then I look around, it's like, oh my gosh, all of the Christmas decorations are placed everywhere. So yeah, we really are at the end of the year. I look back so fondly right now, autumn and Christmas time, just the holidays in general. It's such a cool time of the year for games. And this is my favorite few months to play games. There really is if it's beautiful outside, I want to get out there, ride my bike, not be stuck inside doing stuff. But when it's cold and snowy, this is the time to just get out there and do it. So the autumn sale for Steam is November 27th. Through December 4th. So just a few weeks. And then beyond that, the big one, the Steam Winter Sale, December 19th through January 2nd. If you're not on Steam, PlayStation does their big sale around the holidays, and so does Xbox. Nintendo, good luck. Good luck getting the main titles discounted, but maybe there's some deals that you can find out there. Anyway, with that in mind, we're 3 weeks away. So it was a reminder for me to go, okay, I need to start building the wish list of games I'm interested in. At least the next 6 months, what games do I want to play, I want to beat? Because really, I've bought pretty much nothing the last 7-8 months that wasn't on sale, minus Shadow of the Erd Tree. And I'm going to be getting Stalker 2 at launch. I'm super excited about that. And then Echoes of Wisdom, but I mean, Nintendo games never drop, so what's the point in waiting, right? But if you can build out your wish list and be disciplined, you can save an absolute truckload of money. So for today's video, just want to go back, show you my backlogged account, the games that I beat this year, some thoughts on them if you're interested in trying or playing any of them. And for real, if you wouldn't mind, just throw down below the games that you think should be on the wish list or games you're excited about. All that jazz. So, the start of the year, Halo Infinite was January, February, and March. I had a lot of fun playing ranked solo queue. But come April, I upgraded my PC, and I started a fresh playthrough of Fallout 4 and Cyberpunk. Real quick, backlog.com, really cool website for tracking the games that you're playing. You can do all sorts of stuff with it, but for me, I really am just using it for the journal, which lets me, play a game, beat a game, and then you can pull up, see what you beat, when you beat it, if you reviewed it, all that jazz. So, Fallout 4, Cyberpunk 2077 got a fresh start. Elden Ring I got on PC, and I also started New Vegas. I ended up beating pretty much all that stuff in June. And what I will say is Fallout 4, great game. I powered through that so fast, but great with caveats. It was awesome on PC. I had so many mods. Most of the fun for me was finding cool and unique mods. Not overhaul mods, but just visual changes that made it look fantastic and made it really atmospheric and fun to play through. I fully get the criticisms. It's not a stellar RPG. It's a pretty fun exploration FPS game. The Far Harbor DLC is a good RPG expansion with multiple endings and different choices and stuff. I really liked that DLC. In fact, the whole playthrough was worth it for that. But the rest of the story, not that into it. New Vegas, on the other hand, even though it is very dated, even with mods, it's a very dated experience. That's going to deliver the RPG-ish experience, and it'll run on a potato. It may run like a potato, even with a bunch of mods, so just be aware. Cyberpunk 2077 and then Phantom Liberty played and beat both of those this year. Wow. If you haven't played it yet, now is absolutely the time. The 2.0 update that they put out a little over a year ago, along with Phantom Liberty, it completely overhauled the game, I should say. The abilities are phenomenal. They changed the entire skill tree, the economies within the game. You really can play this game in so many unique and different ways. And as somebody who played it at launch, and then I played it again, on this playthrough, 9-day difference, and I wish my first go-round with the game was on this improved version. Still buggy, still doesn't deliver on all of the promises that the marketing had stated, but if you can get it at a discount, and especially with Phantom Liberty was so good. I wish that was what the entire game could have been the quality of. Cyberpunk really does flirt with the edge of like that next evolution in like an RPG style game. It really was incredible from an immersion standpoint. Elden Ring, played through that years ago on Xbox, but never beat it. So I picked it up on PC on a sale in order to get ready for Shadow of the Erd Tree. Beat Elden Ring and then beat Shadow of the Erd Tree, and I loved both of them. It's funny how Erd Tree had such a divided reception. I kind of look back and I see there's like so much discussion and talk about it. I thought it was really fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think there's always a bias when it comes to Souls-style games where if you complete it, you beat everything. There is this desire to sort of like it more just because you got through the challenge of it. And maybe I'm a little blinded because of that, but Elden Ring into Shadow of the Erd Tree, it was a phenomenal game. Really sick experience. Dark Souls 1 will always be my favorite. Dark Souls 2 is going to be a close second, but Elden Ring in terms of just sheer replayability, that world, the amount of builds that you can do, the freedom the game gives you, it's supremely good. Pseudo Regalia. I've talked about this one before. This is a Metroidvania 3D platformer with the retro aesthetic graphics. It's not going to take you a ton of time to beat. 10 out of 10 experience. Like I loved this game. I don't even remember what I said about it. Yeah. Incredible game. Delivers all around great things. Took the bones of an N64 or a PlayStation 1 platformer from an art design perspective and blends it with some of the smoothest movement tech I have ever experienced. It's a joy to play. Yeah, sick game. Super sick game that you can get for very inexpensive. Lunistis, I've talked about this one so much. I loved this game. It is very, very, very short, but it's very fun. It's a blend of Sega, Saturn-inspired graphics, kind of PS1 graphics again, and then these really fun, short, easy levels to go through. I've put this in a lot of videos, and there's been tons of comments asking, like, yo, what is that game? Lunistis, so rad. And then if you want another one kind of like it, the Tori series, very cool and very cheap. These are the kind of games that are like $1, and so I don't even know what they would be on a Steam sale, like 50 cents. And you know what this list is missing? It's missing Portal 2. I wonder why that didn't save, but I beat Portal 2 and Half-Life 2 this year. Let's just talk about Half-Life for a second. I've been discussing that in most of my videos here lately. Half-Life 2 and Episode 1 and Episode 2. All worth your time. All tons of fun. If you aren't enjoying it right away, probably don't continue. I've had a few, I would say one out of every like 40 or 50 comments on my Half-Life videos where I'm like gushing about it are people going, it's aged poorly, I don't like it, it's not for me. So if you fall into that basket, understandable. It may not be for all generations of players. Maybe because I grew up when Half-Life 2 released and maybe there's some nostalgia there. I don't think it's just that. I really think Half-Life 2 has held up phenomenally well for a great single-player FPS game. One that doesn't hold your hand. And the sheer amount of just quality content you get for dirt cheap on any of these sales, like with the Half-Life game, is well worth it. Half-Life 1 and Black Mesa as well, full recommendations. Beyond that, I went into the Zelda Month, which I have videos pretty much cataloging most of these months that I've played through, but Ocarina of Time 3D, and then I beat Majora's Mask, and then Echoes of Wisdom, along with A Link Between Worlds. I didn't realize that all of them finished kind of at the same time. Many of these games, like, I'd been playing A Link Between Worlds for 2 years, off and on, and then Ocarina of Time, I've played a jillion times. So many different playthroughs, never a full casual playthrough. They're all awesome. They're all amazing. It's hard. I want to talk about some of the cool ways to play these games, but I feel like the viewer can go and do their research. You know, the Nintendo has been going pretty aggressive lately. If you're trying to access their things in unique ways. So I would just do your own research if you want to see some cool ways to check out those games. Next was a Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which I finished, a cool platformer that was really solid. I don't think anything on the Nintendo side is going to go on sale. Love my Switch. Love handheld gaming. That's really where most of my time and effort has been. And that's kind of it. Those are the big titles that I finished this year. I'm working through Armored Core 6 right now. Looking forward to Stalker 2, and then just trying to figure out, what's next? What do we put on the docket next? Would really be interested to hear what games you played through this last year, games that you're looking forward to, etc. I'll look back at 2024 pretty fondly. It wasn't a big year with releases, but I kind of like the off years a lot because it gives you the chance to catch up. Last year was such a blitz, and there's still so many games to check out and play that I kind of enjoy the lulls. And right now I'm in a lull. Coming back from that road trip, there's really not a crazy driving passion to beat any game. Like, I'm enjoying Armored Core 6, but I'm in a zone right now where I'm maybe just chilling, doing real life stuff. And when Stalker 2 gets here, we'll see how that pulls me in. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a great start to your week, and I will see you again on Wednesday.